Bang, bang, you guys. Bitcoin today. I hope you're feeling all right. Well, yesterday was no trading in the United States. Market was closed. So the overall situation in the world was boring, and also for the Bitcoin it was boring as well. So before we look into the Bitcoin, we first check the overall market. And this is a mixed picture, I would say, today. S&P 500. Very interesting is that the big tech companies, the Microsofts, the Apples, the Googles, Nvidias, Amazons, you name them, there are more red. So we had in the last couple of weeks quite a tech rally, so normalization comes into the game. And on the other hand side, you see the rest, which is a bit more green. So, well, this is a lot of profit taking, and maybe also it's a bit of capital shift from the tech to the other sectors. And here we come, first of all, to the gold price, as we look always. 1953, not much is happening. Later we will see the relation between dollar and gold. And here we come to a Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the moment, 26,892. This is on a daily base. In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, we saw an uptrend in the price. Remember, we were down to under $25,000. So that's quite good. For this reason, we check the market capitalization, and we are over $500 billion. It's 522. That's very important. It's a psychological barrier. A couple of days we were under. So we are still on place 13. Quick check of block time 795,183 and unconfirmed actions 327,000. So everything over 300,000 means a bit of stress for the network. Under 300,000 is better, but it's still very stable. Bitcoin halving clock, 300 days we have to wait. It's going to take place April 15, and here we come to the news. And this is important. Bitcoin reaches 50% market dominance for the first time in 2 years. Why is this? Well, the whole crypto market, beside Bitcoin, has a strong downtrend in the last couple of days or weeks. You know, it's been threatened very much by the SEC, but not the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin is taking profit from the overall crypto crisis. That's very interesting. Will be also very nice to see how things go on. And here we come to why Cathie Wood is bullish on Coinbase stock and believes Bitcoin will reach $1 million. Well, that's a big word. Well, you heard about it. I mean, the news of a weekend were more or less BlackRock is going to come up with a spot ETF on the Bitcoin, and they said custody will be taken by Coinbase. So that's very interesting. And so this is why Cathie said, well, we're going to increase the stocks. Well, we don't believe in 1 million on the short-term run, but for future, maybe it's going to bring. Anyway, this is all bullish. So what this week will bring, I mean, today is Tuesday, and we are close to the $27,000. It would be very important for us to jump over the $27,000. For this reason, we quickly check the technical data. And first of all, we start with a relationship between gold price and dollar, which goes vice versa, as you know. And we see that the dollar index, which is the blue line, is going down a little bit. Gold is going up. This is usually good for the Bitcoin. Fear and greed, 49%. We are very much in balance in the middle between fear and greed. That's good. Heat map. Well, I would say mainly red, especially what is of interest for us is BTC. And but even the others, ETH, Solana, Litecoin, Matic, and so on, mainly green. I just said it. Market dominance over 50%. We see it on the timeline, on the 1 year's timeline. It's constantly going up. So Bitcoin is getting more and more important in the crypto market. Total market is about $1 trillion. Half of it is Bitcoin. And here we come to the liquidations on the future market. We saw the last week or last 2 weeks quite strong along the liquidations. This is all the blue bars. But recently it got calm. People are scared and betting either side. And that's good because the spot market is going up. We are over 48 million wallets. It's a constant increase. That's very good. Bitcoin, Google trend, more or less something related here to the hash rate, first of all. And we see that the hash rate is constantly going up, although the price is going down. This is quite interesting. So usually the hash rate is an indicator. The Bitcoin price will follow. You see this on a 1 year timeline here. So this is very promising that the price should go up because the hash rate is nothing else than the power the miner have to put into the network to keep it stable. And so the price usually follows. Bitcoin Google trend for Bitcoin is flat, nothing is going to happen. And here we come to the aggregated trade volume on a global base. And this is a problem why we not really go up, not strongly go up, because we have no volume. We have the same type of volume like in early 20. We need more volume in order to see an increase, a substantial increase in price. Okie doke. Now we come to the trend following indicators like always. Well, the band is very narrow, very narrow. But we had a little bit an upturn over the blue line. And very important, we had a bullish crossover on the MACD. This is on a daily basis, I think 3 days ago, 4 days ago. And we are on 50%, a little bit over 50% on the RSI. So this looks quite nice and is promising for the price. Although the momentum indicator says next 48 hours we stay. Another thing is the cycle model. On the cycle model, we see between the model and the real price a difference. We're underrated with about $5,000. But it's green, that's good. So the Bitcoin price is going up and the underrated factor is going down. Interesting is the second model. Bear in mind, we always said there are two possibilities up until the halving. Endpoint is halving for both cycles. It could go either strongly up to the upper line, or it can go along on the lower line. It looks in the moment that base case number one is going to take place more. In the end, anyway, it should go up. Wyckoff, we have to wait. A, B, C, D, the phases are finished. We're waiting for E, but we will not go into phase E unless we get volume. Fibonacci, lucky enough, we are back in the Nova zone. We just touched the red zone, the death zone, but we are back in the Nova zone. For a long time, we are in the 50% Nova zone. And we all wait to get in the 61.8. That would be the start for the next bull run. 200 days, 50 days. Yes, we are still over 200, but we are under 80. Very important that we jump over the 50. Maybe we will see it in the next couple of weeks. Well, here's something new. It's called Bitcoin Exponential Moving Average Ribbon. Whoa, what a big sentence. It's something we developed. Thank you to our team in the technical background. They always do a great job. They work constantly, by the way, on these models. Go on this website. It's all interactive. It's really nice to play around. Well, basically, we have 8 EMAs, and this is why we can build a ribbon. And in the near future, a short-term ribbon buy and sell indicator will follow because of this, because this is a very strong indicator. And the green line is the prices. You can see it starts on the 1st of January 2020. And it's a very strong indicator that you can see, well, when to go in and when to go out. Well, that's basically it. The final thing is our logarithm regression model. You see again, Bitcoin moves on a logarithm base in 4-year cycle, and we come to an end of the existing 4-year cycle. Another 10 months we have to go. So finally, our price prediction has not changed. We don't do any short-term predictions. It's not really possible for the Bitcoin. What we can say is for the halving point, which is April 24, according to our models, which is all more or less based on maths, we believe the price could go to $43,000. I hope it was valuable information. It would be great to see you again. Thanks and bye-bye.